Are you looking to fast track your learning or to shorten your learning curve? If so, stick around. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Graylan Stewart. Thank you for joining. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. So I am an entrepreneur and a virtual wholesaler. So my channel is all about wholesaling real estate, okay? So I'm super excited today because my wholesaling real estate course is finally out, okay? Now, when I started YouTube, a year or more ago, I never dreamed of having a course or anything like that. I only did it because you guys asked. So it's finally out, and now this course is fire. To be honest, I mean, I tell you everything that you need, and it's not just what I tell you. It's video explanations showing you exactly what to do and how to do it. But yeah, detailed step by step. There's action steps after every single module that I put in there, telling you exactly what to do once you learn a specific part of the wholesaling process. Okay, so I put a ton of time and energy into this course. Over the last year now, I've been kind of developing this, and it's finally come to fruition. It took me a lot longer than I expected because it was a lot of work. And to be honest, I probably should charge way more for it, but I'm doing it at a pretty low price. It's enough to where you take it serious, but it's still super low enough to where pretty much anybody can afford it. And that's the thing too. You gotta bet on yourself. That's the bottom line. Are you worth it? Is a little bit of money worth potentially changing the rest of your life? Because I guarantee you, it will change the rest of your life if you actually take it serious and take action on all the steps that I give you. Okay. And now, like I said, I lay it out super simple to where it gives you all the details of every kind of step of the way, and then I give you action steps on what to do next so that you can actually start to do deals by the end of the course. So it's as simple as that. But, to be honest, I've been in this game 3.5 years now, and I figured it up. Over the last 3.5 years, I've spent about $250,000 on learning, on mentorship, on courses, on events, on programs and systems and softwares, and I wasted a ton of money just learning. So this course will literally help you bypass all of that I went through, and just give you exactly what you need to start doing deals. So that's why I created it. Y'all asked for it, and I tried to make it as detailed as possible to where it's almost like wholesaling for dummies, because it's that detailed to where you should be able to do deals, as long as you take action. But to be honest, probably the people that buy it, most people that buy it probably won't do a lot with it. I've seen stats out there that people that buy courses and things, and I've even been guilty of it on different things in the past. You buy something when you're pumped up and you're ready to do it, and then you just kind of never get to it, and so definitely don't want that to happen. I want a good success rate, with this program. So I definitely don't want anyone to buy it if you're not really serious into doing something, okay? But, so I said all that to say this. I do have, like I said, it just launched literally like at midnight last night. I launched it, and I'm going to give discounts to the first handful of people that actually join, okay? So I'm going to put this out there now. So depending on when you're watching this video, this may or may not apply. But for the very first person that buys the course with this code, at least, the first person that uses this code, you're going to get 50% off, okay? And that code is FIRST1, all spelled out, all together, okay? FIRST and the number 1, okay? FIRST1, you're going to get 50% off, okay? And then the next 10 are actually, I'm going to do 25% off of the next 10. Then after that, there's no discount. It is what it is. I'm just trying to help people out that's kind of jumping in, has initiative to get things going right now, because I promise you won't regret it as long as you, like I said, go through the entire process, take it serious, focus, and get it going, So the code for the next 10 after the first one is exactly that. Next 10 is the code. All together, no spaces, okay? NEXT and the number 1, number 0, next 10. So, anyways, I'm going to show you what it actually looks like on my website. So, check this out. All right, guys, so check this out. You can actually get here a couple of different ways. You can go to my normal website, graylanstewart.com, and scroll to the very bottom, and you'll see this exact image right here that talks about my course. Or you can go to wholesalegamechangers.com, scroll down, click on courses, and you'll see it there as well. Or here's the direct link, wholesalegamechangers.com/wholesaling-real-estate-course. So there's a way too, but either way, you can get there from my website. So here's what it is. Like I said, it's super detailed. It is $14.97 today. That number could change in the future. Who knows? But for now, that's what it is. I figured I'd researched a lot of courses that really have teeth and meat and that are worth anything. And I'm not the most expensive. I'm not the cheapest either, but I do feel like mine's the most valuable. All I do is wholesale in real estate, so I do definitely feel like I'm an expert in it. I'm not just a coach or a guru out there trying to sell a course. I actually do this business all day, every day. So it's going to be a ton of value. So in this course, I'll walk you through the entire process of wholesaling from start to finish. I'll teach you the marketing, the acquisitions, the transaction coordinating, the dispositions, reviewing documents, and more. I'll give you action steps along the way, as well as all the paperwork that you'll need so that you'll have everything you need to succeed, okay? So here's the contents, just to kind of give you a sneak peek. So I have different modules. So the intro and mindset is the first module. There'll be a video on that, and it's only a 5-minute video. And then there's the in-depth understanding wholesale in detail. Then there's a knowledge test. I want to test to make sure you actually absorb the information that I'm giving you. And then there's some action steps for you to actually take action in that particular module on that topic, okay? So the next part is the tools, systems, and softwares, the ones that I use, the ones I recommend that you use. It's not everything that I have because you're not there yet, okay? We're all at different levels of this process. So I'm going to recommend exactly what you need now, not what I have now, okay? But I'll give you the things that I have now as well, so once you're ready for those, you'll already know what they are, okay? So, and there, like I said, there are literally hundreds of different things out there, and I've tested and tried tons of them. Trust me, out of that $250,000 that I've spent in the last 3.5 years, probably half of that is learning and testing and just money literally thrown in the trash, just trying to learn the best practices and the best things and the best softwares and all those different things. So this just lays it all out for you. So you're going to get, the video talking about exactly what tools, systems, softwares are out there, what to use. And then I'll give you a PDF showing everything that I recommend, maybe with a shoestring budget, maybe with no budget at all, maybe if you have a little bit of money. And then once you scale, here's some other things that you can do. And then, of course, there's a knowledge test and action steps in every single module, okay? Now, marketing for motivated sellers is key, okay? Because without marketing, you don't have a business. So obviously, I'm going to do a video all about that. I'm going to give you all the lists and different marketing channels that are out there. I'm going to teach you how to pull a list on ListSource, how to pull a list on PropStream, give you the cold calling script. Now, this is different. There's cold calling script and there's acquisition scripts, okay? This is a different script. So I'll give you the cold calling script, a blank skip tracing Excel file so that you have that when you're ready for it. So I'll teach you how and the importance of skip tracing. I'm going to teach you how to do FSBO offers. That's a free marketing method that I never talk about that I've done in the past. So I'll teach you step by step on how to do that because that's 100% free. And the same thing on Craigslist is you can do that for free as well. I'll give you the actual ads that I've used in the past that can bring you leads. I've actually done deals on Craigslist many times, so it is possible. And then wholesale and real estate tracking sheet. It's important to track, whatever you measure, you can track. If you don't measure it, you can't track it. And then, of course, some knowledge tests and some action steps. Now, acquisitions is the biggest module by far. Okay, we're going to go over everything because acquisitions really is where you make your money. Okay, you make your money when you buy, guys, not when you sell. So that means you got to buy it right and buy it deep. Okay, so we'll go over everything with the script, the whole acquisition as a whole, on what is needed for that position. Because obviously you're a solopreneur probably starting out. So this is everything you'll need. I'm going to go over exactly what an ARV is, how to comp properties using these tools, how to comp properties and find the exact ARV. And this is probably overkill. I'm just trying to give you super value to where you're going to have everything you need, and there's no excuses. Okay, how to analyze a deal for MAO, prop stream. I'm going to teach you how we do and make offers in less than 2 minutes just by analyzing the deal. And then obviously how to talk to sellers is super important because that's what you're going to be doing all day, every day if you do this business right. Okay. And then we'll go over the motivated seller script, and which is, it can be a CRM alternative, to where that's free. That's what I did when I started out. I didn't have a CRM, didn't need one, but I had this script that I use for every single seller. Okay. So I'll share that with you. It's completely different from the script that I sell online and different from the cold caller script. Okay. This is what we do now, what we're using right now, and what I used when I use that as kind of my CRM. And then go over the 4 pillars of pre-qualifying so that every lead that you have meet these criteria, then it's a super hot lead. Then, of course, I'll teach you how to fill out a contract, give you the blank contract. And this is a little different from the one that I sell online as well, because this is more in depth. This is the newest one that we have, because we're always changing and updating our versions, every time, just like my Podio system, we always improve it over time. So this is my most recent purchase agreement. Okay. Then I'm going to show you some sales stats to make sure that you follow up, because that's important. Then, of course, a knowledge test, and action steps. Now, transaction coordinating. This is literally the glue that holds the entire process together. So it's important to learn this. So I'll give you an overview of kind of what's expected of a transaction coordinator, what you'll have to do to make deals stick, how to find boots on the ground, whether you're virtual or not, you're going to need them. Whether that's you or someone else. Okay. How to take pictures, like deep in-depth knowledge on how to take good pictures and videos. Okay. We sell our deals sight unseen for a reason. It's because we have good pictures and video. Okay. And then I'll actually give you the PDF that we send to our sellers, because our sellers oftentimes do this for us because of this PDF. And then how to fill out an affidavit of equitable interest. And then I'll give you the actual document, a knowledge test, and action steps so that you can start putting into practice what you've learned. Okay. And then, of course, marketing for buyers is a whole beast in itself, because you have to have buyers to send these deals to. I'll even give you a cash buyer's letter. I've done direct mail to find buyers in the past, but I'll teach you tons of free ways that you can find buyers. Give you the email ad copy example that we use every time we send deals out, because it's really, ad copy is everything when you're marketing and selling, whether you're marketing for sellers or marketing for buyers. Your ad copy is what captures them and brings them in. Okay. Then, of course, the knowledge test and action steps. Then we'll go over the actual disposition process, which a lot of these marketing for buyers is part of the disposition duties. But I broke it down separately because they're kind of important in their own respect. Okay. So I'll give you a whole breakdown of the disposition process, how to fill out an assignment contract, and it's a detailed, like, how do you fill it out, what goes where. Of course, I'll give you the assignment agreement, and like I said, all of these are the most updated agreements that we use today. Okay, like, we change these often, so this is the most recent one that we have, and then also our double close contract I'll give you. And I'll teach you how to actually fill that out, because it's completely different from your purchase and sale and your assignment. Okay. And then the knowledge test and action steps, and then closing. Obviously, we're doing this to make money, right? We want to get paid on these deals. So it's important to learn how to review an ALTA and a HUD. I explain what those are and show you in depth how to actually read those and why it matters, because you want to make sure you're getting paid correctly in the right amount. And then a knowledge test and action steps again. And then I'm going to give you extra helpful documents that you may or may not need along the way. You probably will need an addendum at some point. There's an agreement to vacate if you end up becoming a landlord, release of contract and earnest money. So after the deal closes, you'll need to send that to the title company. The release of affidavit rather, but the release of contract is in case you have a contract that cancels. Okay. And then our closing policies for buyers. We don't just take any buyer on. We have to vet these buyers, and they have to agree to these policies before we even take them on. Then there's an inspection sheet that we give you. fair and logical cash offer sheet, and then tons of different postcards. When I started out, I was all direct mail because I have a direct mail company, marketing company, to where we mostly did direct mail. So that's what I knew and understood. So I did tons of it. So I give you all the different, not all of them, but all of them that actually worked and did well for me. All the postcard examples, all the letters and different things that I mailed out over the years. Okay. So you'll get every single one of those just for free, just extra. Okay. So that's the entire, you can actually see, there's, I don't know, 7 or 8 modules right there. And you can see at the top, there's 81 different lessons within that. Yes, there's a lot of information, guys. That's why, I had to charge a little bit for it. So like I said, this is the price today. It's $14.97. That price could change at any time. Who knows what it might be in the future or when you're watching this at that particular time. Okay. But if you're watching this in recent times, today, is March 5th when I'm recording this. This video is going to go up in a couple of days. And right now, the very first person that buys it with this code, at least, first one, you're going to get 50% off. And then the next 10 purchases, you're going to get 25% off. And that code is next 10. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. Hopefully all that made sense. I did this course for you guys. So hopefully it's beneficial. I definitely know that you will change your life and the trajectory of your family and your legacy and everything else, because you're going to be able to bring in a ton of money. All you have to do is take action. So the ball's in your court. Thanks for joining me.